Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Now we will observe a moment of silence. Thank you, Stratford.
Today's episode is brought to you by The Yogurt Spot. The Yogurt Spot is located on the corner of Kirkwood and Memorial Drive. The flavors of the month are pumpkin, white chocolate mousse, and cinnamon roll.
Good morning, Stratford. This is Nikki Johnson.
And Marlena Brown. Today is October 3rd, and you're watching SHTV. SAT testing is coming up this Saturday, October 5th, and the next date to take your SAT will be November 2nd. The deadlines for the test are tonight at midnight, but if you haven't turned a form in, you can still turn it in for late registration on October 18th and October 21st. And now, Word of the Week by Aya Abraham.
Word of the Week! The word of the week is scintillating. It means witty, brilliantly clever, vivacious, or animated. Let's use it in a sentence. Martin the monkey always shows off his scintillating ways when surrounded by a large crowd.
Stratford High School will be hosting a blood drive on Tuesday, October 8th in the library. You can sign up to donate during both A and B lunches. You must be at least 17 years old to donate, and please keep in mind that students are not allowed to donate during core classes. Though many students do not know who the registrar is, he is one of the most important people on campus. Ren Augustine reports.
Mr. Four is the interim registrar at Stratford. The registrar is in charge of introducing new students to Stratford as well as helping seniors apply for college.
It's a position that really is a lot of times can be the first face, the first feeling someone gets for Stratford, and so you want to make that good first impression, and I always hope that I can do that.
Mr. Four is finding the job more difficult than he thought.
Just about the time you sit down to start one task, two more tasks come through the door, and suddenly you're changing your hats just every few minutes, needing to take care of this situation, this kind of situation.
Mr. Rutland was the registrar, and this was to be his last year, but over the summer he had to have open heart surgery and is currently on medical leave.
Mr. Rutland is the registrar, has been with Stratford since the building opened. He is one of those people that makes the ship run a lot smoother when he is here, and so we all look forward to his return. There's a lot more to it than I ever thought. I mean, I always knew he was busy all the time. There's a lot more to it than I ever considered before. As far as the things that are satisfying, being able to go into Naviance, hit submit for a student with them sitting there, and they're actually seeing their transcript go off to find out the next couple of days that they've already been accepted. Those are the kind of things that you really like to see.
Now time to look at sports with Patrick Donahoe.
Hey students, come out and support your fellow Spartans as they compete in a variation of sporting events. This Friday, the Spartan football team plays a crucial district game against the Tomball Memorial Wildcats at Tomball Memorial at 7 o'clock. The women's cross-country team takes part in the Royal Watermelon Relays this Friday. And the ladies Spartan volleyball team plays a big district game this Friday versus Ridgepoint at 6:30 at Stratford High School.
Think you know a lot about Stratford? Here's David Humphrey with this week's IQ test.
Like 40 something, I think.
40 years.
40 years.
40 years?
40 years. A bunch.
2?
4.
4?
Oh, we have 5.
6? Sure.
Sparty?
Sparty?
Sparty. Spartan.
Here's the inside scoop on Mrs. Jackson. Clay Lamberton reports on Clay Nation.
It's time for Clay Nation.
Hi everyone and welcome to the first ever Clay Nation. Our guest here is Miss Jackson. She has been at Stratford for over 31 years and she is the mastermind behind most events such as Homecoming and the Lift Up and the Water Tower that is newly painted green. Hi Miss Jackson.
Good morning, Clay.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay, sounds great.
So you've changed so much at Stratford, but if you could improve one more thing with Stratford, what would it be?
Well, there is so many wonderful things here at Stratford, but getting more kids involved has always been a goal. And the other one is maybe the faculty being more in unison, maybe doing stuff after school together.
Okay. So in 31 years, have you ever gotten into a disagreement with another administrator?
No.
Really?
Pretty much, nope.
I always think teachers will go at it behind the scenes. I don't know why.
No, I pretty well get along with everybody.
You get along with everyone.
Except, well, you know, my belief is when you have a job, if you have a passion for it, then it doesn't become work.
Oh, that's a good quote right there. You've been doing homecoming for a long, long time, and you crown many homecoming queens. So how many divas have you had to deal with when you give them the crown?
Well, most of them are very humble. In fact, for this year, it's our 40th anniversary. We're actually bringing back as many former homecoming queens as we can, and they're very honored to come back. So the night of homecoming, Friday night, they'll have as many of the former homecoming queens on the stage, and they're very honored that they're coming back. We did have one interesting year, though. We had an exact tie.
Oh,
so we were
gosh.
scrambling to try to find a second crown. We ran the ballots another time thinking, well, maybe something's wrong, we don't know. And actually there was a tie, so we ended up crowning two girls.
You've seen every Stratford High School Playhouse show in the history of Stratford Theater. That's amazing. Do you have a favorite?
One of my favorite songs is from Pippin.
Pippin. Okay.
Yes, I love that
I
one.
guess. Corner of the Sky.
That's it.
Got it.
Just sing it in my mind. And the other one that I loved was Singing in the Rain, because they actually had water on the stage.
Yes, that's true.
And anytime I can leave, as I'm leaving the theater, singing the song and tapping my toes, then I feel like it's been a successful show.
Is it true that the front office is harboring sticky notes from students? Because there's been a sticky note shortage at Stratford lately.
There has?
Yes.
Oh no, I've not heard that.
Okay, it's like an epidemic right now. We're really running out of, especially the pink ones.
Yeah, the front office works extremely hard. Miss Gibson's awesome. She's like the
I
voice
love
of
Miss
Stratford
Gibson.
when she
Love
answers
you,
the
Miss
phone.
Gibson.
But actually, no, I mean, I could see there maybe being a shortage because of them, because they work so hard. But no, I don't think there's a shortage.
Okay. You don't think they're stealing them behind the desk?
No, no,
Okay.
no, no.
Okay. Just checking. Well, you have had so many homecoming queens come through every year, and I feel like you deserve a little prize.
Oh.
So, because of that, I wanted to crown you a real homecoming queen.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. It is such an honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, this has been Clay Nation. Thank you for everyone for watching, and thank you, Miss Jackson.
You're very welcome.
All right, tune in next week, everyone.
Thank you for watching SHTV. This has been Nikki Johnson
And Marlena Brown with your morning announcements. Make it a great day or not, Stratford. The
choice is yours.